What's your name?
My name is Kevin Johnson. I am owner-operator of a small gym and personal training studio, Infinity Fitness Solutions.
All right, so what are you competing in?
I am going to attempt a run at the John Sherman Muscle Beach Classic. First competition, and I just want to see where I stand amongst others that are fit and to challenge myself to do the best I can do with my body.
What were some of the struggles that you've gone through in this process?
Oh man, lack of sleep was the number one thing, or one of the top things. It's hard to get sleep running a business, training clients, and trying to train yourself. Stay motivated. You gotta have a rest to get through all these things. So there were a lot of nights where I would get off at 9, and I'd have to go kind of get a workout in. I had to go home and cook food, gotta take a shower, gotta talk to my kids and my family. So that would put me in bed around 11:30, and then I'd have to be up at 3:30 in the morning so I could prepare for cardio at 4 a.m. for an hour and then get started with the first client at 5. So lack of sleep was the biggest deal. Just managing my clients and making sure they get the service that they've always gotten outside of this show, and just making sure everything stays afloat while I still keep my eyes on the prize, which is winning, or the John Sherman Muscle Beach Classic.
What does your diet and your workout plan look like?
Oh man, a lot of times with the workout, I just moved into a new facility, so prior to moving here, the volume was, as far as the workout was concerned, was pretty heavy. We're talking 6-7 days a week, hour and a half to 2 hours of working out per day. But as I made the switch to the new place, which was twice the size of the previous place, so the workload increased as far as business was concerned, which took a lot of time away from me actually training and working on myself. So a big hurdle was trying to figure out how to work out and still open and run a bigger, better business. And again, the priority is to make sure my clients got everything that they needed consistently the same way they had it before I decided to do a show. So one of the main hurdles was just running a business and trying to keep my body or bring my body to the best that it could be.
So what made you start your journey in fitness?
Oh man, back in 2008, I was diagnosed with leukemia, and one of the main things was, for me, was wondering if I was gonna die. I got the news that I wasn't gonna die. I didn't have to go through a radiation treatment per se. I just had to take a pill every day for the rest of my life to stay alive. And with that, that pill was supposed to make me gain up to 100. It could make me gain up to 100 pounds in a 12-month span. So I kind of felt like I had a second lease on life, and decided from that point on that I would do everything that I could in my power to make sure I had the healthiest body that I could possibly have. And then that kind of spin off to just being in the gym all the time and trying to be as healthy as possible, and then me wanting to pour that into others as well. Guys, it's chow time. I've been eating 6 to 7 meals per day, some with rice, some without. My main carb has been rice and sweet potato. Meats have been chicken breast, so lean meat, and some fish, some white fish, some lean fish. So this is a typical meal for me on a regular basis. Pretty bland, pretty dry. Just pop that in the microwave for a bit. Let that up there and let that go for a bit. And 32 ounces of water per meal. So I'll drink 32 ounces of plain old water. Put me at about 1.5 gallons per day moving in, and then I'll start to cut back a bit as we get closer. But that's pretty much what my meals look like on a daily basis. Let me go get that one. So either I'll drink Evian or I have distilled water that I use. I just try to keep it as clean as possible and high quality water as I can to make sure, anything impure comes out, nothing impure goes in. All right. Okay, and then pretty much the day consists of either me working out or writing programs for clients or whatnot, taking calls and running over diet plans for clients, amongst taking care of myself and getting everything in order there. So hectic day usually. Food, try to sneak that in when I can, make sure I get all my meals. And again, programming for clients, working with clients, responding to messages, emails, and making sure everybody has what they need to get what they need to get in order to get the best bodies that they can get. All right. Good old dry rice here. And good old, I usually use a fork, but I'm out right now, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So usually I try to eat as many vegetables as I can throughout the day. Usually 2 to 3 times, 2 to 3 of those meals, usually 3 meals usually have vegetables. Everything else is carbs and protein. So myself, I usually sit at about 250 grams of protein, and I'll fluctuate anywhere between 75 to 250 grams of carbs, depending on the type of day that I have, and then some kind of healthy fat in the morning, MCT oil, a lot of avocados I eat, and then nuts here and there. I don't eat too many nuts, so most of my fat comes from MCT oil and avocado for myself. Go ahead and start talking, or do you want me to talk? All right. So I took a couple posing sessions from a opposing coach just to kind of see what to do, being that was my first show, to see what parts I needed to show and how I needed to go about it. So kind of rough around the edges. I'll probably practice this every day, 30 minutes a day until showtime, and probably the day of the show all night and day until it's time for me to go on. So I set my stage up how I assume it's supposed to be. Start out here, breathing, wave to the judges. I'll probably hit a front center. Gotta remember to smile. I always forget to smile, so that's gonna be a big thing for me, is smiling on the stage, holding the poses in time. I cramp a lot, just anyway after I work out, so hopefully I don't get on the stage and lose it there. That would be a catastrophe if that happens. So hopefully I can keep that together, get through these poses fluidly. As you can see, it's kind of choppy, but I'm still working on that. So hopefully by showtime, they'll be nice and smooth and fluid, and I can show the best me to the judges, and you know. All right, so today I'm gonna work my shoulders, back, and a little core. And I've been at it about 12 weeks now, working hard as I can. So I really, you know, I'm in this show, so I want it bad. I want to win first. I'm not gonna be happy if I get anything less than that, even though it's my first show. I just know how hard I've worked and the work that I've put in. So I'm gonna continue to kill it. Typically, I'll lift heavy initially, and then I'll finish with a smaller, lighter weight here and just do 20 to 30 reps to kind of finish off the muscle, and then I'll move on to the next group. So a lot of hard work went into this, going into this, and I need it bad. I'm in it, so I'm in it to win it. A lot of long days and nights of working out, sleeping, thinking about working out, not sleeping, more work, more food, more work, regular work, and still more weight training work to try to get to the top. Who knows where I could go from here? I just got to get the victory. So a lot of back work to make sure my back looks good on the back poses. I understand that's a key part to winning these competitions. And of course I want to win. So I hammer my back as much as I can with drop sets, supersets, all kinds of sets, lots of reps, to just bring out everything I can from my back, so I had a perfect pose when it's time to go up. I don't want anybody to have a better pose than I have, and show as much as I can show when I come in. So again, lots of reps, muscle failure, giving it everything I have at every workout, and making sure that I do the work it takes to be number one. I gotta have it. I don't want to settle for less. I want to have the best back on stage by far. And again, no disrespect to anybody else, but I know the work that I put in and how hard I've worked, and I just want it bad. And I'll keep working and working, whatever it takes, however long it takes. I'm gonna do what's necessary to get the victory. First place is what I'm looking for, and I don't want to settle for anything less. Number one. We're good. Lots of ab work. I try to do anywhere from 500 to 700 crunches a day. A lot of resisted ab work as well. So maybe 5 to 10 sets of 20 here with the leg raises, weighted, to just intensify the muscles in my abdominal region. And again, front pose, just as important as the back pose. Got to make sure these abs are nice and tight, and good to go. So usually I got 5 to 7 sets of those, and then I'll follow them with just a body weight pull to make sure they get as best they can get. Good. All right, guys, so you saw my food, you saw my workout, you know what kind of day I have, the trials and tribulations, the things I go through. Got about 3 more days till the show, so I'm gonna start pulling some water out, tightening up a few things. I'll continue to work hard and I'll try to sneak rest in wherever I can, but I hit the stage in a few days, so hopefully you guys hopefully I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna do well, because I deserve it. So I'll hit the stage, I'll keep you guys posted. We'll document it, video it, and let you guys see how it turned out. Looking forward to big things, and we'll see what happens. John Sherman Muscle Beach Classic. Let's go.